I forced myself to get up and shower. I dressed in a pair of black jeans and a red top. I added small garnet earrings and looped an abstract scarf around my neck to dress up my casual look. A little makeup, a slash of red lipstick, and comfortable walking shoes, and I was ready to go. Moki demanded food by lifting his bowl and letting it thunk on the counter. I fed him a can of salmon for cats. When he was satisfied that he wouldn't starve, I latched halters and leashes on the dogs and packed the house keys, phone, and a little cash in my pocket. I took care to lock the door behind me, just in case the intruder was still about. Not that a locked door had stopped him before. Still, maybe he would make noise, as he had in Nina's case. There was no point in making it easy for him. I shivered in the cool morning air. The dogs didn't seem to mind. Daisy and Muppet followed scents along the sidewalks. I steered them toward Dulcie's house. In the back of my mind, I was planning to stop for a couple of puppuccinis on the way home as a reward for them. We reached Dulcie and Emery's house. I looked at it from across the street. It was 3 stories with dormer windows on the top floor. There was probably a basement, too. The front door was recessed. A lush white wreath hung on it, standing out in the subdued light. I guessed from the newish brick and lack of a historic marker that it had been built in the last few decades. To my untrained eye, the architecture appeared to be historically accurate. The house fit on the street as though it had been there for centuries. We crossed the street and walked by the walled garden on the side of the house. An ornate iron gate permitted passers-by a glimpse of the garden and the house. The dogs pressed their noses against the gate and sniffed. I tried the knob. The gate swung inward to a patio. I guessed the 2 double French doors probably opened to the living room. A wrought iron table and a set of garden chairs sat in the center of a brick patio, surrounded by pots of flowers and a garden that ran along the brick fence. Dulcie had planted bright red geraniums and violet petunias. A white dogwood tree in the corner still had some blooms on it, and just to the side of it were 2 elegant high-heeled shoes with a woman's feet in them.